I imagine many of you are waiting for me to talk about the Bears. Most talk shows today, 24/7 Bears. This talk show, or this sports show, no Bears, ever. Hello, sports fans. I'm not Chet Kopic. Hello, sports fans. This is Mike Romano, the inaugural View from the Mike show. Glad to be here. Hope you enjoy it. Every week we'll have a whole bunch of things to go through. And for example, this is Mike's pile. You'll always see this. We've got a ton of stuff to go through. But today we need to start with, why am I here? Why am I qualified? And I only need to tell you one story. Somebody once asked me what the greatest disappointments in my life were, and there were 6 of them. Number 1, the Cub collapse in 1969. Number 2, the collapse in 2003. The Cub collapse in 1984. The Blackhawks blowing Game 7 at the old Chicago Stadium in 71-72. My mom's death and my father's death, in that order. So I think you can understand why I'm here. I'm also here, the way you're going to see me reporting is indicative that I played in an era, I played hockey in an era when head injuries were not treated, concussions were ignored, and that's what happens is something like this. So before we get to Mike's pile, let's talk a little bit about my Cubs. Now, a lot of people have given up on the Cubs. They're 21 and a half, 22 games out with only 29 to play. Most people would give up, but I'm not most people. I'm a diehard. And so I was doing a little thinking about this, and I'm clinging to the hope that the law of averages are really going to apply here. And the Cubs, I thought, were going to be about a 500 team before the season started. And if the law of averages catch up in a 162-game schedule, they're going to get there. So that's going to take a little bit of luck probably and some cooperation from the other teams. So I did some math, and this is what's going to happen. Now, by the way, this may seem overly optimistic, but the San Diego Padres made the playoffs in 2005 with an 82-80 record. The Cubs probably only have to be 83-79 to win the division. And for that to happen, here's what has to happen. The Cubs would have to go 26-3. The Brewers would have to collapse and go 2-26. Cards 13-16, the Reds 16-14, and the Bucks 20-10. Cubs win the division by 1 game. And no, I have not taken my medication yet today, so that probably explains that kind of logic.